Hello, welcome and welcome back to Italian Oraculum. I'm Danilo. Today I want to do simple future readings. So pick a pile and we shall see what the cards have to tell you. This is the Druidcraft Tarot, if you're wondering. So take a deep breath and see which pile is calling out to you. So we can begin. Now I want to start with the right one. So I'm moving this away and let's see. So, oops, I was definitely not in center. Now you are moving from these three of pentacles, so three of coins, so a moment of collaboration and first results when it comes to your job or any part of your everyday life, of your practical life, so everything that is concerned to your money, your time, your physical resources. And right now you are in the Queen of Swords position, so a moment where you can reflect and imagine how to behave, how there is a word I'm trying to find, just give me a moment, how to manage your life for the future. And in a positive side, this means you have the right mind, the right words to sort of organize for yourself and the other people involved. Unfortunately, you risk to be too closed-minded because you believe your vision is the best and most right, and in fact your obstacle is Carnunnos, which is this deck version of the devil. Now, aside from the Celtic specific references of the card, which I'm not really taking in consideration, I just wanted to use this deck for this video. I'm reading this as a generic devil card. So the obstacle is your inability to let go of certain ways of doing, ways of thinking, trying to maybe manipulate the situation to your advantage, but doing it always in a certain way and risking on the other side to be prey of someone else's manipulations. So this brilliant and creative and imaginative Queen of Swords is again in contrast with your pride maybe, or those ways of dealing with situations which have become some of a habit for you and are no longer even really something you register you're doing, you're saying, you're thinking, you just act on them, and can be more harmful than good. So that's the challenge for you. Now, what you could achieve if you manage to grow past this situation, whether it is again your tendency to do certain things your way, even if it's not necessarily the best way, but because you need to feel in control of the situation, or if you don't realize that someone else is taking advantage of you and you don't find the confidence in yourself to let go of the situation in which you find yourself bound. If you manage to move on from either of or both of these situations, you are going to find yourself in the Four of Wands. So you're going to find yourself in the position of having a routine, having a stable life with a component and margin of movement and growth and inspiration. So not a series of habits or again a routine which can be constricting, which could lead you to dissatisfaction and boredom, but a situation where your habits, your stability is an actually per no, it's not a purpose, it's actually positive for you. It's a stability with movement, not a stability that becomes staleness. Now, let's see. I would like to go to the deck that was on the center. So I remove again this one, and let's see you what you need to be told. This is a big one because we only have major arcana. So we have the Chariot in your passage, so a movement, maybe a battle won, something that could be applicable to all sorts of places in your life. Of course, the movement could be a geographical one, could be a smaller one but still a practical one, or it could be some sort of internal growth and transformation with purpose, because the Chariot as the horses, as a moving strength, but also as someone controlling the horses, which is the will to go and the will to go in a specific direction. Now, this in the past, this movement, evolution, change, battle won, or occasion for enthusiasm and happiness and festivities, has led you to a moment where you essentially have to take a leap of faith, take that final step on the current road and start something new, start something maybe scary, maybe difficult to understand and imagine, maybe something that someone doesn't approve, but that it's time to begin. So you can do that, but you have the world as a challenge. You have a problem letting go of what you have achieved so far, of the people that are involved in this situation you are living right now, of the maybe popularity, maybe your position or even a title, the way you are seen by those around you. All of this is important to you. you have fought to get it, you have gone through all sorts of trials and tribulations to get there, and now that it is time to move forward, your attachment to it could keep you stuck, force you to repeat a circle instead of moving forward. And what you can achieve, should you learn to let go of this, is transformation, it is rebirth, it is a truly transformative experience which could lead you to a completely new path and learn to appreciate new things, learn new things, and experience life in a completely different manner. And now the pile of cards that was here on the left of the screen. Okay, so we are moving on from the tower. We are moving on from upheaval. We are moving on from a moment, maybe brief, but of great stress and possibly extremely chaotic. Some sort of deconstruction, some sort of falling down, of demolition that took place in your life and has led you to here, the Nine of Swords. So a moment where you have too much in your mind, you think about too many things, you take too many opinions in consideration. So in this Nine of Swords, you can experience a, a level of anxiety, a confusion that the other people, the external world, is not really helping. It's actually making it worse, and it is again other people's opinions and thinking about what they may think, of you, of your situation, thinking about how they have behaved and how they have moved forward from a similar experience to you, is muddling your own thoughts, is causing you to, I don't want to say think too much, but you are getting stuck in this jumble of thoughts and preoccupations. And essentially, what is really the problem here, the challenge, is the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Coins. So the actual problem here is the fact that right now, in practice, on a practical material sense, everything is possible. There is no thing in motion that you sort of foresee how is going to affect you tomorrow. There is no guarantee for a certain result. There is no analyzable element that is going to make you say this option is better than this one. this is how I should deal with this situation. So essentially, you have to realize that this moment is a moment of opportunity, a moment of realizing that there are more options than the ones you already know. It's a moment where you can ask for advice, but especially ask for clarifications and knowledge, which then you can use to choose which is the best path for you. In fact, if you grow past this challenge, you end up with the Prince of Pentacles, it's Knight in this case, of Pentacles. So the ability to grow practically, maybe in your job, maybe in your habits, in your money. It is a slow going growth, it is a constant and stable and calm moving. It is maybe a little bit slow as a start. The ability to see a finishing goal has to be taken in consideration as a way to prompt this trip, this voyage, this moving forward, but there is movement, there is growth if you manage to surpass this sense of everything is possible. I don't know how to deal with it, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to choose, because everything could be right, everything could be wrong. Stop it and see it for what it is. So your occasion to rise above your usual way of seeing things and thinking about things, and allow others to teach you certain things without trying to compete with them, compare yourself to them, or without taking in their opinions and trying to understand which advice you should choose. Take all of it as just pure information and then get to the answer on your own, allowing yourself to see the multitude of roads in front of you, not just the two or three you were already aware of. So, these were the readings. Thanks for watching. As always, in the description of my video you can find my email address to book a reading with me. You can find my handle of Instagram if you want to follow me there as well. And as always, your subscription to the channel, comments, and likes are just a way for you to sustain me and the channel, and let me know that what I do is appreciated, maybe even useful for some of you. Okay, thanks again. See you next time. Bye.